Hello everyone and welcome to Universal Woo Woo. I'm Joanne Bennett.
And I'm Roger Baines. And this is the show where we discuss how situations and things affect your life, your world, and your universe.
Hello and welcome to Universal Woo Woo. I'm Joanne and today I'm going to talk to you about yoni eggs. What is a yoni, I hear you ask? Yoni is a Sanskrit word for female genitalia. It actually means sacred space, and a yoni egg, also known as a jade egg, love egg, or simply put vaginal egg, is a small crystal or semi-precious stone that has been carved into this egg shape. It's to be inserted up into the yoni or vaginal canal. And it's been a tool for over 5,000 plus years, dating back to royal palaces of China and India. The empresses used to use the jade eggs to awaken their sexual power and become more in tune with their divine femininity. Luckily for us, the practice of yoni eggs has been taught to generations and has spread across the world in many cultures for years and years and years. And now it's very easy to obtain a yoni egg for yourself and to learn the practice in your own home. So here's some of the benefits from yoni eggs. It can strengthen the pelvic floor muscles, so great for women who have had children. Connects you mind, body and spirit to the womb. It can heal physical and emotional trauma. Can also aid in the moon cycle, your menstrual cycle. Helps alleviate cramps. It can also make your period lighter. And most importantly, it is a great tool for self-love. So here's my yoni egg. This one is made from rose quartz and it's a certified yoni egg. I do recommend you getting a certified yoni egg because not all yoni eggs are certified, and sometimes you could get one that's not a pure crystal, or there could be something toxic or it coated in something. So I recommend you find a certified one. And I got this one from a little Etsy shop, and I'll put the link to where I got mine in the description. When choosing a yoni egg, you'll see that there are 3 different sizes, and it really doesn't depend on the size of your vagina, or if you're a small woman or a large woman. That doesn't really come into it. It just means what you are ready for. What is your yoni ready for? Mine here is a medium, but if you're just starting out, you might want to go with a larger one. If you're a woman that has had children, you might want one that's a little bit smaller because you want to work on those pelvic floor muscles and help strengthen them. But this is just a suggestion. By all means, get whatever feels right for you. I actually started out my practice with the smallest size because I had children and it actually fell out when I got up and walked around, and that's only because the pelvic floor muscles were not strong enough. So in order for you to get better, you can continue to practice with the smaller yoni egg and get the one that you think you'll be more ready for and graduate to a smaller size. When you put this up the vagina canal, the muscles are contracting around the egg and holding it, whether you know it or not. It's not something you're going to feel the entire time. You don't have nerve endings in your vagina canal like you do on the outside of the vagina, like you do on the lips and the vulva area. So you will feel a sense of fullness like you do when you're having intercourse. You feel a sense of fullness from your partner, but it won't feel painful and you won't really feel the shape of the egg. In my experience, I can feel energy from the eggs, and I can only describe it as a warm, soft, energetic wave. And I also set an intention while wearing my yoni egg. So like for the rose quartz, I'll set an intention of love, nurturing my womb space, And then the obsidian, I set the intention of protection and strength and courage. And with my amethyst, I set the intention for my spiritual awareness and my inner goddess to awaken. Once you've purchased your yoni egg, it goes in upside down like this, with the larger side of the egg first. It's really easy, I promise. I know it can be intimidating at first, but have confidence in your body and your yoni. And if we're able to pass a human through the canal, then we can pass a little egg. But if you want a little lubrication, you can use a little coconut oil. So it goes up and just sits there for as long as you need it to. I personally lay down and do some Kegel exercises to gently grip the egg, but you don't have to at all. It's just being there, that's just having it there is really all that matters. Now, the coming out part is a little bit worrying to some of you, I know, but I'm here to tell you, don't be worried. We were designed to pass things through this canal. All you have to do is lay an egg. What I do is I squat and relax the muscles and gently push it out. Now, the yoni egg cannot go far. The actual vagina canal is around the length of the human thumb. It will not go past your vagina canal. If that sounds still a little bit intimidating for you, then you can get an egg that is drilled. It has little holes, I don't know if you can see that, either side there, where you can put a string in there. So a lot of yoni egg sellers sell cotton string that you can buy, and I've also heard some people use unwaxed, unscented dental floss. Then that way you can just put the string in there and pull it out like a tampon. Personally, I prefer the undrilled, and I do recommend you try the undrilled because there's just something really powerful about the sensation of laying an egg and passing it through and knowing that you have the strength and ability to do something like that. That's a very powerful feeling. So what type of egg should you get? Black obsidian, rose quartz, clear quartz, amethyst? My answer to that is the choice is yours. When I choose crystals, I always go with what I'm drawn to. You can also look at what properties each crystal has and that you're desiring at the time. And as I said earlier, I set intentions with mine, and I chose rose quartz as my very first yoni egg because rose quartz crystal is for the heart chakra and is for unconditional love, self-love, love for all. We all love, and the whole universe is love, and this is a great starting crystal. And those properties will be given onto you when you place the crystal in your yoni. So I'm not saying that you're going to be shooting love and light and magical things are going to come out of your yoni. It's not that. It's the actual connection, the energetic connection that you will feel will make the energetic properties of the crystal open to you. It can assist you, align you with the vibration of the crystal. Whatever your heart leans to, I recommend that you choose that crystal. Cleansing the egg is also something I get a lot of questions about, and it's so simple. All you have to do is pull it out, rinse it under the water and wash it with whatever you wash your yoni with. Now, I personally don't recommend high perfumed chemical shower gels and soaps and washes for your yoni, as it disturbs the natural balance and the preciousness of the yoni. We all have our own smell, our own fluids, and I think certain soaps interfere with that balance. But there are some companies that make great natural organic products that you can use on your yoni and that won't disturb that natural balance. And I do recommend a few, and I'll put in the description a couple that I recommend. Wash it with whatever you wash your yoni with, unless of course you have used lubricant or some coconut oil. Then you want to wipe that off first and just give it a wash, and then just leave it to dry naturally. And just like any other crystal, yoni eggs can be charged. The energy of the crystal can be charged. So some ways to do that are with a sage stick. Just get the stick and sage the entire home or wherever you're keeping the yoni egg, and of course around the room and the yoni egg itself to cleanse the energy from it. Because crystals, if you're not familiar, they give out energy and they also take in energy. So when you own any crystals, you want to make sure that you keep the energy free flowing and positive. Another way to charge your egg is to put it out in the sun for a while. Treat this like a normal crystal, like you would use to meditate. And as I said earlier, set your intention before you place the yoni egg. And not everyone wants to do a ritual like that. You might be using it just to strengthen your pelvic floor and you don't want to do all the spiritual woo-woo. And that's totally fine. It's whatever works for you and your yoni. But for me, I like to set my intention with what I want this yoni egg to do for me and my body. Now, before I wrap things up here, I just need to bring this to your attention. The yoni egg phenomenon has become quite negative lately, and what I mean by that is that because yoni eggs are becoming more and more mainstream, women are getting them thinking that, you know, they're gonna do a few Kegel exercises and they're gonna become tighter, and the whole goal is to become tighter and to kind of be able to clench your muscle and stop your partner from ejaculating, and the goal is not that at all, you know. And some women are getting them and thinking that you're going to have this wild orgasm and that your man's going to be so happy because you're extremely tight, but that is not what I want you to get out of this video at all. You are all perfect just the way you are. Your yoni is your portal to your divine femininity. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the way it is, and with that being said, tightness is not the goal. Just like everything else in the universe, we need balance. In order to have an explosive, amazing orgasm, you need tension and then release. It's not only about having strong muscle, because sometimes an over tightening of the yoni muscle will actually lead you to a worse orgasm, because you'll be so tight that you won't have the full release, which is what gives orgasms most of its pleasure. Use the yoni egg as a sacred tool. Listen to your body. Your body will tell you how you're feeling. If you learn how to listen, and if you have a yoni egg and you're not sure how to listen to your body, then meditate on it. You know, before you put it in, set your intention. Meditate on it. Meditate with the yoni in. And the more you do this, the more your practice will become easier, and you will be able to communicate with your yoni using the egg. Your yoni, which is the root chakra, is associated with grounding and also power, sensuality, divine femininity. That is your queenhood. So allow it, when you have the yoni egg, allow it to empower your inner queen, your inner goddess, and allow it to set you free. And I'm sure you'll have a positive experience. If you have any questions at all, please leave a comment below and I will definitely answer you back. If it's on the private side, then send me a private message or email to one of my social media sites. Or if you want a private consultation, just let me know and we can set up an appointment and I'll definitely get back to you. Thank you all for watching this video, and if it helped you in any way or you learnt something, just give me a thumbs up and to move up on the YouTube channel so we can empower women all over the world together. And if you want to see more from me, definitely hit that subscribe button, and more importantly, click the bell so that you'll be notified when I post another video. Again, take care. Thank you so much. Until the next time, let's work on working within. Love you all. Take care.